Hey, there's Tom Stevens, your resident psychotherapist from Reaction Therapy, here with Nick Stevens. Nick, another great podcast lined up for today. Tell everybody what it's going to be.
I'm ready for it. It is going to be a artist deep dive, kind of none other than MGK.
Yep.
MGK, Machine Gun Kelly. He is a rapper slash rock slash punk rock slash, I don't even know what genre, honestly. He can do it all. He's been releasing like ciphers recently. He had Corday, then he did one by himself. He did one with Doughboy, the most recent one as we're recording this. So he's done a lot, and all of them have been rap. And so he had a phase where he did a bunch of rock stuff. He had a whole album where he released a rock thing. We're going to watch an interview where he talks a little bit about his tour he went on with another like rock type of group. Mm-hmm. So it's going to be really interesting.
Cool.
First of all, let's get this intro topic going. And I want to ask you a question. First of all, how are you doing before we get into this?
Doing amazing. Loving everything that's happening in life. Very busy, very full, but very grateful.
That's good. If y'all are doing okay, let us know in the comments below how you were doing. And yeah.
Well, you didn't tell them how you're doing.
Well, you didn't ask me how I'm doing.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great. We've been hard at work getting y'all some great content. So we're excited about the future of Reaction Therapy.
Super excited.
Okay, so I want to ask you for our intro topic. What do you know about MGK as a person, as a rapper, as an artist? Just what do you know about
I really don't know. First thing that pops into my mind is Eminem, where they had that back and forth, and he kind of made that song about Eminem, which was pretty graphic and intense. And then Eminem came back and, made his shot at it. And I've seen a lot of MGK's music and have loved what I've listened to. I really like his ability, his range, and what he can do. And so just the voice of his and the beats that he has in his song.
Yeah. What?
But he's married to some actress or model or something.
He is. Oh my gosh. Y'all are gonna flame me for not knowing who that is. I have her picture in my head right now, but
he's tall and thin, right?
He's very tall. He's like 6'4".
Yeah.
Let us know who he's married to, or I think he's married, right? Is he married? I don't know. Anyway. So he has rap albums. He has a rock album. What do you think he's a better rapper or a rock artist? Like which one? I
kind of just know him with the rap mostly, so that's what I'm gonna stick with. But there was that one song he did, was in like a glass
house.
Was it Glass House?
It's called Glass House.
That was way back, and I really like that.
He did a song called "Lonely" that you've reacted to before. Mm-hmm. I remember. I don't know if you remember, but. I know for a fact you've done some of his rock stuff. Mm-hmm. You know that the album cover with the pink guitar, I don't know, by the pool. Mm-hmm. There's an album.
Oh yeah, I did like that.
That is his. Well, that's the cover of his album, the rock album he made, and he has a couple songs that you've done off of that.
I'm a fan.
So I guess for me, I'll answer the question. I honestly think he's a better rapper. I really like his rap. He did a lot of rap, and this is kind of the time where he started to not do rap during this interview we're going to watch, because people said that Eminem made him switch genres. That's a famous phrase from people, that Eminem was the one who made him switch to rock instead of rap, because after Rap Devil, he kind of stopped rapping, and now he's kind of back rapping. You reacted to, what was the song you did where he was just, oh my gosh. The song with that had the fire beat. He was driving the car around. He was talking about how his brother was Jesus or whatever.
I remember that, but I can't remember.
What's the name of that song? Y'all let us know what the name of that song is. We just reacted to it.
You do a live podcast.
I don't know why I can't remember the name of that song. Anyway, that's not important. What's important is we're going to watch this interview.
I know.
It's by The Breakfast Club. It was done 5 years ago.
Let's get it.
So this is right after Eminem released Killshot, like very soon after. So it's a long time ago. If there's a more updated one, let us know. But we're not going to waste any time.
Thank you.
Without further ado, let's get into the MGK interview. Here we go.
Morning, everybody. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. We got a special guest in the building.
He's been a trending topic for a couple weeks.
Yes, MGK. Welcome, sir.
What's going on?
You confused the shit out of me when I first saw you.
Why?
Because he has a jacket on, a shirling, and I was like,
with
is it cold outside today?
That jacket is fresh as fuck.
I said,
nice jacket.
MGK look like he got taller.
He did look like he got taller. But then when he turned around, I said he ain't got no shirt on, so I guess it was for fashion.
Yeah, it's a special time right now.
So how you feeling, sir?
I feel
I like
great.
that
You got an
jacket.
EP out, smartest thing you could have done. Wasn't that with your name buzzing so much?
Absolutely.
Was that planned
Hold on
already?
for a
or you
second.
just-
I gotta turn this volume up. All right, let's keep going.
I mean, well,
He said no.
was the EP plan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had other projects in the works. I mean, essentially just me being like, I'm back on my rap shit. I've been doing movies for some time. Yeah,
What happened to your fingers?
I don't know.
Because they're
What do
busy
you
stuff
mean you
together.
don't
You don't
know?
know what happened.
You guys have been watching the news.
I don't
You
know.
don't know.
He just doesn't talk about.
Oh,
MGK.
He only
by the
talks about
way,
what he wants to
That
talk
was
about.
a big move too.
He
I
doesn't
appreciated
look
that.
totally
The reason I
happy.
appreciated that because I feel like people should be held accountable.
But I think
and I feel
they
like
do so
people
many
are
interviews, they just
saying
get
whatever
tired
they
of
want
it.
nowadays because of social media, and they act like people aren't even human.
You got to say allegedly just in case.
Allegedly.
Right.
So whatever happened, I commend that, sir.
I don't know what
Doesn't
happened.
He's so-
Well, let's get right into it because we've been watching this whole back and forth with you and Eminem.
Right.
Did
Oh,
you
yeah.
anticipate him responding to you, to Rap Devil?
Not. Oh,
You talking about
resp-
Rap Devil, the first one, the first shot.
Well, you replied to his shot.
I
that he
I
gave
replied
you
to his
on
shot.
Kamikaze. Yeah.
All right, I
He
mean,
gave
did
me
you-
a shot on Kamikaze. I woke
On
up to that.
Kamikaze, right?
So
I woke up to that. Did
This
you
is
say that?
something. This is something you don't know that I wanted to fill you in on, and I've done some research behind the scenes. There's a song that Eminem released called Kamikaze.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've heard. I don't think you've heard it. You haven't reacted to it. He had a shot at him at MGK in that song. Then MGK made Rap Devil, and then MGK made
Okay.
or Eminem made Killshot. So that's kind of the order that he's
So
talking
was
about.
was the shot noticeable in Kamikaze?
According to
Like,
him,
would I notice it?
I actually don't remember what he said, but y'all let us know exactly what he said.
Okay.
I don't know.
Did you anticipate like him
I mean,
having anything to say about you or anything?
This is
'Cause there's
uncomfortable
been
for
some
me.
digs
Yeah,
and-
he should have said it 6 years ago.
Were you waiting for it 6 years ago?
You know, truth be told, we had handled it behind the scenes
Really?
6 years ago.
So y'all spoke about
Really?
it.
So after
No, he's a recluse. We can't find him. So we didn't speak. I spoke to Paul Rosenberg and his team because
Paul Rosenberg, that was in that
is
song.
as man to man as it gets with him. You know what I'm saying? So what I had said,
And taking shots
you know,
right
it
there.
all started with the daughter thing.
So what did you say
Now,
about his daughter that
you-
got him so mad?
Yes.
What did you say?
You know what I said?
that she's hot.
He's
you have to admit you was out of line for that.
I would've got tight
She
for
was
that, too,
15,
though.
16.
Look,
Yeah.
look. I'm a father. One, I didn't know how old she was. All the headline
Basically,
said was
he said that she was hot.
this person that we had known through records is all grown up. That's the headline I saw. I made a comment. You know, I didn't feel like it was disrespectful, but I'm a father. I have a 9-year-old daughter. I get it 100%. And man to man, I'll tell you, I apologize. Can I take the tweet down? Sure. But public apology? Come on.
What was wrong with a public apology though? If you felt like you was wrong,
Because we're talking about the same guy who shits on dead people and, you know, Christopher Reeves who's in a wheelchair. I mean, come on,
That's a
man.
fact.
It's
Yeah,
him.
so I
He
mean,
does-
I guess look, man, it was a silly comment to have started all of this. It's something silly to trip on. I get it if it was like, you know, gruesome words were used or like there was, you know, sexual implications in it.
You just said she was hot. Not
She's
knowing
hot,
her age.
man.
You
I
spoke-
said-
You
spoke
didn't
to
say
him
you
behind
wanted
the
to
scenes.
still
smash
does
or
that.
anything like that.
You said you thought it was done. You spoke to Rosenberg. You took the tweet down. You apologized behind the scenes. You thought it was done.
Yeah.
So were you,
But that's until, you know,
Machine Gun R. Kelly line.
no. This,
no, you were, so you
no,
were saying
no.
you were
I-
banned
I-
from Shade 45?
Yeah, I mean, like that was that's the thing. We had settled it behind the scenes, and then as I continued to try and move about my career, you start to run into these like funny little roadblocks. You're like, huh,
trying to
you know,
shelf
why
me.
can't I go up here? And then also,
remember that.
you can't just minimize it to Shade 45. You got to think about Eminem is Interscope, Machine Gun Kelly is Interscope.
Oh,
This man has brought hundreds of millions of dollars to that building. I'm new. It's my
Hate
first
Interscope.
album there.
They
I
block
just
us
came
all the
in.
time on YouTube.
Not only
oh really?
did that happen, but at the same time, me and Yellow Wolf were beefing. Yellow Wolf is an Interscope artist, and he's up
Dang,
under
why all the
Shady.
fighting, y'all?
So the building automatically is like this.
Boxed you out.
Well, I mean, I have my loyalists, and then he has his loyalists. Fine. I
His are
think
a
that's a
lot more,
little
though.
difficult for a new artist to have to overcome. Okay, though. But the problem comes when people that are assigned to work for me aren't working, and they're picking sides. And then the people that I'm supposed to, you know, depend on to get, you know, to help my narrative be told. I mean, look, in my opinion,
What you drinking on, player?
tequila.
Okay.
To kill ya.
You got the
Oh
good
my
shit, too. That's the-
goodness.
Casamigos.
Yeah, why not?
That's that look at it.
Ranking on the show.
Now, by the way, I love Casa Dragonis more, but I like this one too.
Okay. But go ahead.
So did Paul Rosenberg make a call
Comes in
and
in
tell
a
them to shelf
plastic
your project?
bag.
No comment.
Eminem said that's not true. Eminem told Sway that.
No,
never happened.
what Eminem said. No, this is actually funny. What Eminem said
all the
wasn't true.
drinks in
Was
the
that he
background.
didn't
bar.
make a call in regards to the daughter situation, and that was false. Jimmy Iovine and Puff conference called me at 9 a.m. with multiple other people. And that was a conversation that happened at 3 a.m. the previous night with
Man,
Harp
this is
Pierre, James
unbelievable.
Cruz, Paul Rosenberg, James McMillan.
So M lied. He did talk to Puff because
M
he said he
lied.
never talked to Puff.
Well, maybe
We
Eminem
don't
didn't.
speak to him. We don't know where he is.
Yeah.
We don't speak to him. We speak to his spokespeople. And I'm speaking on the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't even know why everyone's riding for this man so tough. This is a person who won't even show up to do a real interview.
Meaning that
there
Sway
you go.
works for
He's
Shade
not gonna get
45.
Eminem
He was
in that
off
interview.
stage.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I get it.
It's a little weird, man. I'm a man of the people. I'm a vulnerable dude. I don't mind, putting myself out there.
I wonder if
But
he
there's
still
artists who don't
is.
do interviews like that. Some of the like Sade, you're not going to see an interview. Prince, he didn't do too many
Right,
interviews.
right.
And Eminem is known for not doing. I mean, listen,
Great.
I've worked there. I actually, ironically enough, interviewed you on Shade 45 even before.
When I was 18 years old.
Yep, when you
Before
were
the
18
band.
years old, before everything.
Before I had ever had before I was even famous.
That's
She had
pretty
interviewed me
cool.
on don't
Don't
quit your day job.
Yeah.
Now people are saying that this whole thing is a ploy
Long time.
that Interscope's using to help you sell records.
Oh man, that'd be great.
He'd be
That'd be
for
a
that.
big help.
Part of the reason
that
they're
what
saying that is
happened?
they're saying that you guys had the same producer on both of your records.
Yeah, because I went to
Ronnie-
equal playing. I took it to equal playing grounds. I mean, let's also say it like it is. You took 2 weeks. I took 2 days. You used the Ronnie J track. I used the Ronnie J track.
Man.
You used $1 million studio. I used the dressing room before sound check.
Well, I think he was contemplating his thought process was I don't want to make you any bigger is what he said. He was like,
I mean, that's another funny narrative that I hear. I've sold over 20 million records
for real?
right now as me, as Machine Gun. I've been in 10 movies, 4 of which come out December to April. It's very hard for me to accept that like this career just butted out of nowhere via him. I've had a John Varvatos fashion campaign. I don't know what place you could limit me to. I've done Warped Tour for 3 years. This is a Punk in the Heat tour. I've also went bar to bar with, Partial Mathers. Like
Partial
there isn't any.
Who's Partial
Everybody's
Mathers?
always giving you flack for your career.
It's so odd. It's
fun
like how
of
many
it.
times I've had a number.
I
I've
didn't
had
know
a
you sold
number.
over 20 million, though.
Yes, I've had a #1 pop song on
Are
the
these
radio.
real facts or Cat
These are
Williams
all
facts?
real. No, these are real facts.
Google this, please.
But you know, when he
Lord.
did take the shot at you on the Kamikaze album, was it one of those things like that you were ready for it because you've been feeling like you've been banned for a while, you've been feeling like the little shots have been coming at you? So
Did you know
were-
it was
You
coming?
were prepared.
I don't think anyone's prepared for that. I mean, I'm not a sucker. You're not gonna punk me. I mean, ultimately, that's the ultimate thing. It was just one of those things.
So he didn't expect it.
Because Rap Devil seemed executed video, just seemed, it was there. It was like one of those things.
I can't help that I'm on point. I can't help that it took this for y'all to see
So-
my talent, not y'all being
He's
you.
very
but,
confident.
I can't help
He
that.
is.
I thought Rap Devil was better than Killshot. I mean, I guess I'm in the minority because
He's
people
like, give
been
me
giving me
this
flack for
Eminem
that.
is a great lyricist. I don't think anybody can
Yes.
deny that.
No, I didn't
He
say
is.
Killshot was better. I just say Killshot wasn't trash. That's what I
I
said.
didn't think Killshot was trash.
Oh, okay.
I think Killshot was good. I didn't think Rap Devil was better.
What's that?
It's a 6 for me, dog.
A 6 for you?
What is a 6?
6
I'm gonna say,
out
but
of 10.
I thought Rap
6 out of 10.
Killshot was a leg shot. Rap Devil. We're talking about facts. You want to talk about man buns?
And
Answer the
he's
facts.
just
I think people.
You want to talk
man.
about a hairstyle I wore for a movie, a blockbuster movie? Shout out Nerve. And a 10 episode Showtime series called Roadies. I'm an actor, homie. How disconnected are you? You called me a mumble rapper? Oh my.
Yeah, that was
like.
stupid.
Can we just pour some out for this old dumbass? Like, I can't even.
On the floor.
Jesus, I can't.
We got to charge you for that carpet.
I mean, goddamn.
Like
Since
he's
you
dead.
sold 20 million records, you can afford it.
Yeah, you can afford it.
I mean, look, like, and even if you want to talk about those numbers, right? Let's just take bad things. Just take bad things, right? Because ultimately, people just keep jumping back and forth with my whole. So take Wild Boy, take Till I Die. Take Till I Die. It has no features.
A great
song
song.
all about Cleveland. What is that? Platinum or double platinum?
Double platinum. Okay.
That's a song about Cleveland. Just me by myself. What you know?
So
what
why
I'm
they
saying?
keep giving you flack on your career? Even G-Eazy said he passed you.
Well, not only can he not rap, but he can't do math either. So I don't know what's. I don't know what's
man.
wrong.
You really smash his girl?
Yes, many of them.
Oh
I didn't
my
even say no
goodness.
names, so I don't even know why everyone's getting sensitive.
Oh,
I
so
never
it wasn't
said
Haley.
a name.
We all thought it was Haley.
Halsey?
Halsey. I'm sorry.
Haley, that
The
was
30-year-old and the 50-year-old said those names, not me.
So did you smash Halsey?
Absolutely.
Dang,
Now I
y'all.
feel like Halsey's an innocent
MGK did
victim.
not
But no,
contemplate.
but I
She's an
didn't.
innocent
but-
victim in all this.
But
I
no,
don't-
I think that's whack. That was when she and I were rocking,
Right.
and that was just on some like flirty
It
shit. That was
wasn't like
back
you
when I
just-
had, ironically, that
man bun.
hairstyle.
The man
Yeah.
bun.
That was that time. That, you know what I'm saying?
The
So
man
I
bun.
don't know why, she keeps getting thrown in it as this like that. I never said no names. You know what I'm saying? Of course I'm gonna throw a punchline in.
Maybe that's
because
the
I know
one
it
I was
hurts.
thinking he was with.
And this is hip hop.
Say that again?
Halsey. Maybe that was the one I was
Which
thinking.
one?
of. Some girl he's with. I don't know.
Oh, not anymore. He's somebody else.
But the whole point is that I seen you one time. The last time I seen you, you were acting real weird. And then the next time I see you, not in person, because I don't see you. I didn't see you in person. The next time I see you on a screen, you look just like me.
You talking about
G-Eazy.
Yeah.
Easy,
So it, to
Y'all,
me, it's just
didn't y'all
like,
press each other in Finland, or y'all had a
oh,
conversation?
that's all fun. We're not gonna have this conversation. This is too funny. Like the one thing we're not gonna do is like
Howard.
big up someone's gangster. That's not gangster. And being someone who's had an issue with me, aka you,
Uh-huh.
you know how I approach.
Yeah.
I approach you as a man. I came up straight to you at the. I don't know where we
The
were
VMAs.
at. VMAs.
I had on a suit and some
Yes,
slippers.
man. Come on.
I was like, what is this? Like, what you talking about, MGK?
Does this bother
Wait.
you?
You approached him about what? I'm just curious. What you approach Charlamagne about?
He thought I shitted on Cleveland.
You have.
You have definitely said some negative things about Cleveland.
I said Cleveland. What did I say
And I
about
said you never
Cleveland?
even been there because actually Cleveland's a very lovely place.
Yeah, you did. So
I don't remember what it was, but yeah, he
No.
did approach me. Yeah.
I know,
Oh,
man.
it's a V8.
And you buckled down.
And he was by himself, too.
I'm always. That's the other thing. Yeah, never mind.
No, you're not. You got 30 people here with you right now, MGK.
That
But
drink
he's
looks
working. He's got
nasty.
an album
Alex.
coming.
Yeah,
He's got an
I'm
album out.
I'm on
Got
a tour. I have a band as well. You know what I'm saying? There's 5 people on my band.
And people like
So
to
what
come-
happened in Finland with G-Eazy?
Next.
He's not allowed to
Did y'all
talk,
fight?
talk about
No,
it.
really
no.
picks what he wants to talk
We did
about.
a bunch of drugs together, and
So y'all were cool. Y'all squashed it out. Y'all thought.
There was no. There were. Yeah.
So there was no beef. Like, I don't think, because you mentioned Finland in the record, he mentioned Finland in the record.
No, I mentioned Finland in the post. Like, tell the truth about Finland. Stop acting like there was some like weird like, oh yeah, I blew. It's like, man, I remember you coming up and being like, dude, man, you wrap circles around me. I could never rap as good as you. It's just like, so. I guess when you go on like a Netflix Rapture series or something, and you're talking about how you're the greatest in this area, it's like, well, this doesn't match what you say. And like, two, it's just also not a fact. You make club records. You don't
he
impact.
throws
the youth
people
to
under
me.
the
So,
bus.
you know what I'm saying, or like.
But
my
he's saying
soul.
it's just
So,
facts.
Okay, so what happened in Finland is y'all was chill. Everything was cool. You
Y'all
thought.
did some drugs.
They were high. That's what they were.
Regular.
Then he goes and talks about you. Does this hurt you, like just the fact that, I mean, just coming up, right, and being a fan of Eminem, because you were a fan of Eminem.
Right.
Does it bother you now that it's like the
You gotta
person
get
that
the
I
vodka. You
really
don't wanna drink
admired and
V8.
liked is causing all these problems for me?
Why does he keep acting like I'm just like I care about this dude like that? It's like you were cool till you're not cool.
Talking about Eminem.
Yeah.
Now listen, you did have a bunch of tweets where you was fanboying about Eminem.
Absolutely.
Crazy.
And let's look at the dates on those tweets. Like 2010, we're
Like
bringing
you
up
saying he was your idol.
Absolutely. I
and-
said he was my idol on his on the diss record to him. Absolutely.
Right.
Why'd you delete
Yeah,
all
he
those
did.
tweets though?
Why did I what?
Why'd you delete all those tweets?
I have nothing to do with deleting anything. If anything was deleted, which I don't. Do you know that they're deleted?
No, I just read that.
Yeah. So exactly. I don't even. That,
He just said that.
I did. I just read that somewhere.
okay. But let me say this. The narrative is becoming a little unfair right now. I'm in a boxing ring with one person. I came as one person. I never asked Puff to retweet a thing. I never asked any of my celebrity friends to get on my side. I never asked them to comment under my pictures. Yeah, we ride. I never asked for none of that. I stepped in a boxing ring by myself, in which I was evoked to do, and I just stepped up.
Sometimes your idols become your rivals.
And they become your rivals. And here is this audience throwing banana peels while I'm fighting in my corner. They're just throwing banana peels in my corner. You fake edited boos into a performance of me performing Rap Devil. Like,
so you really
we don't know that
man,
Eminem
absolutely not. Not only did I not get booed, but every time for the last 2 weeks, Michigan included, I step out in the crowd after that song plays and walk through the entire arena. And there is a video of this every single day. Wow. And I have one person with me when I walk through. I give 10,000 people a chance every day to do what they want to do, say what they want to say, feel how they want to feel. It's me and one dude. I've done it for 2 weeks. You can't edit the narrative to be what it's not. I've seen fake edited ghostwriting credits. It's like, what are we doing? I saw
that too.
Just your boy got his knees are weak. You got to accept it. It's like, look. I even see today the diss. It's the most popular diss
on YouTube.
Everyone wants to tune in to see the legend just got punched in the mouth. Everyone wants to see what's happening. Of course, you're gonna tune in. You're gonna go see Rocky's last movie.
Do you respond to it?
Rocky's last movie was good though.
Do you respond to it though?
Do you respond to what?
His last,
like on this
Killshot.
Yes,
I had a clip ready. I'll tell you, I had a clip ready. I heard Killshot and I put that shit back in the holster. I'm like, oh, word. All right. He called me a mumble rapper, dog. I'm like,
why not hit him with another shot just to prove your point though?
Because this wasn't even on my path anyway. Like people, this whole thing with me, like, oh, well, this just, he's clout chasing. It's just like, I'm on a tour opening up for like a rock band.
Fall Out Boy.
Yeah, in a completely different mind state than this. Thank you though for bringing me back to this thing, because I'm like, my energy is so up and I'm not. Go ahead.
That's the other thing I saw too. They said that the concert was a Fall Out Boy concert, and that wasn't even your crowd, and the crowd didn't even know why they were. Tour. I know, but the crowd didn't know why they were throwing their middle fingers up.
So they're saying that because people say that MGK switched genres, like he was opening up for a rock tour because he was in his rock phase and not his rap. Anyway, that's the whole narrative.
But at that point, he was an opener. He wasn't a main.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that.
Did Fall Out Boy is really big. I get, okay, let's just say. One, it's not. There's a real video and a fake video.
Gotcha.
And we have both.
I saw you posted.
We can watch the real video. It's on World Star as well. You can watch the real video and you can watch the booze one. It sounds like a wrestling video. For real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's that much of a joke.
So I saw about right there where.
He wrote
in Rap Devil, there's a video edited out there where a bunch of people are booing in it. That's what he's saying right there. And so he's saying that Eminem or somebody in his team made a video that or something.
Put the sound in.
Months ago.
I
saw that too.
The footage is right here. I recorded it in a dresser room 10 feet away from the locker room that I popped that champagne in. I recorded that Friday, the day he released his shit. I woke up to his shit. I woke up to G's actually. We all laughed our ass off at that, heard the M shit and was like, oh, okay.
But I'm not to say that you should be happy, but the conversation is starting that MGK could spit. Where I don't think that conversation was there now.
I mean, listen, I think that's the first time I said, damn, MGK actually rapping his ass off on Rap Devil. You know how we met when we was here the first time. I wasn't impressed.
But I think it started that conversation, which I think is a good thing. Okay. Put you back into a space where I think you feel more like a lyricist. Yeah. You got a different swag now.
Yeah. I think I think that's why I said, like, if this is what it takes to show my talent on, then I'm with it. I was raised by wolves. I was meant for this. Like, I got energy for this. If you look at any of my track records of beef, isn't Christina Aguilera and Mariah Carey.
I agree.
It's all gorillas. I've went to war with nothing but gangsters, gorillas, and 450-pound security bouncers. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly.
This is the first.
This doesn't have anything to do with nothing. I'm talking about
Previous, right?
Like it says what it says.
This is the first time we've ever
But
heard
the
Eminem
careers are
actually
very
go after
different.
people that can rap. Joe Budden, Machine Gun Kelly.
Right.
You know what I mean? He went at Cannabis, but Cannabis was kind of on the downslide.
I think ultimately too, Envy, in response to your question, it's like, you know, I owed hip hop this moment because of how I came in was hip hop, right? I had frustrations, even from you being one of those people. I was like, why? What is the disconnect between like my, you know? Also, to be fair, I feel like, you know, the narrative that the labels choose to tell is what you hear, and my fans get to hear this amazing other music that maybe you aren't tuned into, right?
You mean like the label gives the radio records and all that?
Yeah, of course. And so here's Rap Devil, which is like an authentic Machine Gun Kelly record. Like that is what Machine Gun Kelly sounds like to me. That's what I've heard my whole all these years.
You've grown a lot, though.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, without a doubt. But ultimately,
What year was this?
there's always been bars, is all I'm saying.
5 years.
Yeah.
I never came in with no substance or no what, you know what I'm saying? And I guess now I'm looking like, see, like I did Rap Devil in 4 hours, video, all that. That was a 4 hour, you know what I'm saying? Only Ghost Rider was a pill of Adderall.
Where were you when you heard Killshot?
Okay, we're gonna stop it right there.
Wow.
So
That's a lot in that.
The rest of that will be on. If you want to see the rest of it, it's going to talk about how when MGK heard Killshot, the second disc that Eminem had, and just talk a little bit more about that.
That's pretty cool.
And about Eminem, and there's some other drama that I'll talk about in that extra episode as well. It'll be on Patreon and for YouTube members. Just $4 a month will get you
Check it out,
that little
Patreon.
extra episode, and it'll be out the Monday after you're seeing this podcast. So
It is worth it. A lot
I
of
think it's
content
worth
there.
it as well. What do you think about that? Let's just wrap it up very quickly.
I think it's very hard to compare. Let's go back 5 years with this, but it's hard to compare their two careers. Look, Eminem's career, come on. Like your resume and what you've got. And I think what he's saying is, I'm just as good or better, even though I have a smaller, it's like a smaller career or resume. And it's like an athlete, right? That wins one Super Bowl compared to somebody who's won 6. That it's like, okay, and been around 20 something years. Like, it's very hard to extrapolate that he could maintain what he's got over his entire career. But if he does, then yeah, I mean, that's there. But I think he's hopped around a little bit more in genres than Eminem has, and he's kind of stayed who he was. But
And it's kind of like the question of, which I wish somebody would ask him. Maybe there's other interviews out there where somebody does, like, why did you switch from rap to like rock?
And
Like,
maybe he
what
switched
was
to
the
try it.
purpose? And he could say that, but there is some truth to. He switched right around the time where he started really doing some rock stuff when Eminem dropped his discs, and it's like,
I really like
a little
MGK. I like his
interesting.
music. I like his stuff. I like his honesty there.
he is
I
very.
mean, he's super brash, but it's okay. Like, I'm fine with it. I want to ask him more about his upbringing. Like, he had that song with living in a van when he grew up, and it was pretty harsh. You know, couldn't move his feet in the car, sleeping in, you know, beds with multiple people just because they didn't have space. Like, I'd love to hear his upbringing.
Yeah, he's had a rough
Raised by
upbringing. It sounds
wolves.
like, and he's a really cool dude. I mean, I really like his stuff too. There's some people that absolutely hate him, think he's really corny. I really think he's good. He has a lot of good songs. Like he mentioned, "Till I Die" is a really good song. Has a lot of good hits. I like his rock. I like both his rock and rap stuff. There are very few artists that when they try to do something else, they can actually be really good at that too. But MGK is good at both.
There you go.
So he's kind of more in his rap bag right now.
Rap bag.
Releasing a lot of rap stuff. Hopefully, maybe album is coming soon. Hopefully, maybe for him. But anyway, if y'all want to see that extra episode, go to Patreon, go to YouTube for memberships. But that's gonna do it for this episode.
Great show, Nick.
Thank you so much, everybody, for watching, and we will see you on the next
Reaction
Therapy
Therapy
Podcast.